We start with a point. Hi, it's Rob Bryant, and welcome back to the Imagining the 10th Dimension video blog. Today's entry is called Alexander's Time Illusion Game. Now, I want to talk a little bit about a blog entry that went up a couple months ago called Time and Schizophrenia. It did generate some controversy. Some people simply could not get used to the echo laid in to demonstrate the concept we're talking about in this video. And why am I saying echo like it's in quotes? Because that's not quite what was happening. In addition to my voice, there were 5 other copies of my voice, each one offset a different amount. And if you watch the 5 shadowy mouths that are around my head, you'll see that each is also offset in the same way. Starting at the bottom left mouth and working around the semicircle clockwise, the first one you're seeing and hearing is 1 second early, the second is 0.5 seconds early, the third is 0.5 seconds late, the fourth is 1 second late, and the fifth is, you guessed it, 1.5 seconds late. As I pointed out in the comment section at YouTube back then, these echoes do, of course, tie directly into what I'm talking about in this particular video, and that's why they're there. If you, like some of the viewers on YouTube, found them too distracting, the answer is simple: turn your speakers down a bit. Because the main voice is 20 dB louder than the echoes, you'll still be able to hear what I'm saying, but the echoes will be less noticeable. Same goes for the people who wish the echoes were louder. Just turn your speakers up more and the echoes become more noticeable. Now, in my blog entry, Time and Schizophrenia, we looked at studies suggesting that schizophrenic symptoms could be related to the brain not properly time-stamping incoming information. A schizophrenic could be watching television, thinking about certain products, then within seconds seeing those products advertised. Did the TV read this person's mind? No. Their subconscious is seeing the products being mentioned, but other parts of their mind are lagging behind, giving them the disturbing impression that the TV knows what they are thinking and is responding to their thoughts. Another of the things discussed in this blog entry was an experiment reported in a New Scientist article on schizophrenia written by Douglas Fox. And here's 2 paragraphs from that article again. In one experiment, healthy volunteers learned to play a video game in which they had to steer a plane around obstacles. Once people became used to the game, the researchers modified it to insert a 0.2 second delay in the plane's response to volunteers moving the computer mouse. After the modification, the players' performance initially worsened, but in time their brains compensated for the delay, to the extent that they actually perceived the movement of the mouse and the movement of the aircraft to take place simultaneously. But the subject's strangest experience occurred when the experimenters removed the delay and set the timing back to normal. Suddenly, the players were perceiving the plane to be moving before they consciously steered it with the mouse. This was reported in Psychological Science, Volume 12, page 532. That's uncannily similar to how people with schizophrenia describe feelings that they're somehow being controlled by another being. The next day after my video for Time and Schizophrenia was posted, a YouTube user named Alexander, who calls himself Was Sweden on YouTube, posted a simple but effective Java game he had just created to demonstrate what it would be like to play a video game where your input is delayed by 0.2 seconds. If you have Java on your computer, and most computers do, then you'll be able to play it right away. Just click on this link to download the game. And here's a screenshot from the game. You are the red ship at the bottom of the screen, and you use your mouse to move back and forth across the screen, trying to avoid collisions with the green aliens. A checkbox at the bottom, when turned on, introduces a 2-second delay in the way the ship responds to the mouse. Try it. I suspect you'd have to play this game for quite a while in 0.2 second delay mode before the effect noted in the article we're talking about here would come into play, but this is really great that Alexander took it upon himself to create this demonstration. Bravo, WASD Sweden. And next time we'll continue this discussion with an entry called Flow and the Now. My name's Rob Bryant. Thank you for watching and enjoy the journey.